Good Wednesday afternoon, everybody, and welcome back. Slay the Spire Chipper Edition. Not doing it at night edition. We're going to give the Silent another go, by the way, because we didn't give her any justice. We haven't been giving her any justice. We've just been sort of flopping around. And, you know, yesterday's video, excuse for a video, if even, ain't going to fly with me as an attempt, even though we won. Let's get a serious in here. Let's get a serious George. Not to be confused with Curious George. Attempt going here. You ever wonder why didn't, like, the author, I mean, obviously it's just a bit here, but like Curious George growing up, also my mouse is like annoying the Christ out of me. It's a monkey, man in a banana suit takes care of the monkey. Curious George is curious about everything. What would the equivalent of like Serious George be? And I guess that technically would just be like the Rampage video game if you play the Kong guy, but you know, Serious George, man. Could even make a game, dude. Serious George, you know, the fifth encounter, not to be confused with Serious Sam. Hey, where are we going here? Let's get some picks going and we'll get the run on the road here. Got stuff to do tonight. No stream, by the way. We'll just preface that now, so if you're expecting that, by the time this goes up, I guess it doesn't matter. But anyway, remove a card from your deck. That seems likely. 3 potions, unlikely. Transform, no. Obtain an additional starter relic. It always gives me like the orb, so I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, hang on. My mouse is actually driving me nuts here. Let's just let the wire hang down. Okay, maybe I actually prefer the wire hanging up here. Just throw the tape measure on it. Tuck it behind the other monitor. Tuck it behind the other monitor. Alright, is this what we're doing here? Like that? Is that good? God, I need to get a better desk. Maybe like another new mouse, because this thing does not fly. Alright, are we done stalling? I'm not really stalling. Let's remove a card from our deck. Let's get going. Basic strike it out of here. We're gonna go for a thin deck. Thinnest you can ever see. You know, if you look at the path here, it looks like abstract art if you think carefully here. But George is on the horizon. I've had a little bit of like a revelation. I'm always pushing these heart fights of like the attempts for the heart here. And it's dawning on me like, hey, you don't want to fight the heart. You don't have to. It's like trying to fight the Hush and Isaac. Like, you don't need to fight the Hush either. You can just go to the chest and call it a day. Triple question mark. I'm looking for fireplaces. I see a double. 2 quick ones. A quad fireplace, negative elites. Which is fine, because we can still fish up a bunch of relics from the mystery machine here. Let's get it going, dude. Nothing but good here. Nothing but good. PMA Tim coming in fresh today. How was the day? Like, you know, I'm coming here energetic. God damn it. Okay, we'll still have some blocks for the next turn. Energetic as hell. Did that mean have a good day? Or had a good day? It was okay. Today was okay. I got permission from my boss to leave 30 minutes early because today is my mother's birthday and I wanted to grab her a little something before we go out for dinner tonight, which is the reason why we're not streaming. My mother's birthday. You gotta take care of those important to you. Birthday's gonna come before a stream any day. Any day. Give me a deadly poison. Yeah, give me a deadly poison. I haven't done a poison deck in a minute. So yeah, I got to leave early to that. What did I get her? You don't need to know. It's none of your business. But I got her things she does enjoy. And you know what? Not bad for someone who forgets everyone's birthdays, including his own if his friends didn't remind me. Did I forget my mother's birthday? To an extent, and then I remembered, thankfully, only because my sister reminded me. But let's not get into that. It's a very do as you say, not as I do situation, but like, birthdays are important. Don't be like me and forget all the time, including your own. But really, like, I'm saying this, and then, you know, literally any of my friends' birthdays, my sister's birthday, my own birthday would fly by if I'm not reminded. I am, at the end of the day, like a really shit person and a shit son for that. It's a work in progress, but I largely blame school. Well, you can only blame school so long for that. It's just like emptying out the information. It's like, oh, birthdays are a very secondary thing, and then they come up, and I'm like, yeah, I'm an asshole. So, do as I say, not as I do. If you need to leave yourself like super mental reminders, do so. Don't be like me, because then you look like just a trash human being. But hey, at least I did something, so I'm proud of myself at the very least. This wasn't really supposed to be like a harp on myself. Like I said, today was supposed to be positive mental attitude, Tim, and here I am sort of, you know, sounds like I'm downplaying myself again. It's not the point. That's not the point. I'm actually in a very good mood. Nervously just touched my hip as well. I'm like, where's my ID? Okay, the ID is still on my hip. We're good. What else is going on? Like, I'm trying to think. I don't know. All I really do is like record my daily Slay the Spire if I remember to, or have the motivation to. Weekends are a little different, and then do my stream, play games, call it a day. I mean, I visit Reddits as well, including at work. That's not like a don't tell my boss thing, because like If anyone ever came at me about like being on my phone at work, you know, that is fair, because it's like, hey, you should be working. Absolutely true, I should be working. The same vein, like I see all y'all on your phone as well, including, you know, leadership people. And it's not really like they're sitting there dilly-dallying on their phone thing. It's, you know, people look at their phone. I just can't help but feel it's just like a modern day workplace thing where it's like, yeah, people are gonna look at their phone. Now, there's a difference between look at your phone like for a minute and then like doing it for 10 minutes. Obviously, you're doing it for 10 minutes in the office. That looks bad. Like, don't do that. Like, contribute to, you know, the team's success here. Come on, what are you doing? No one's like that in my office, including me. Like, if I ever glance at my phone, I'm like, all right, I need like a meme break. All right, meme has been acquired. Let's get back to work. That's that. And in this case, it's not even a meme break. It's like, oh, I wonder what's going on one of the Reddits I like. Go to Apex. Everyone's bitching as usual. Like, if you haven't been to the Apex subreddit, one, I don't encourage you to, because, like, it's actually just a shitstorm of people right now, like, just complaining about everything. Legitimately everything. Can I kill you if I strike you? I can. The math checks out. What are they complaining about for the Apex subreddit? Dude, it's like, there's literally a post that explains, like, the dichotomy right now. It's like, it's a half and half of, like, one Reddit post being like, we should be better to the game developers, you know, the cost of making a game hasn't increased, and or like the cost of buying a game, and the other people are like, hey, this is a game that I paid for, and it's like, oh, they're both halves are correct. Like, what is my stance on the Apex piece? You know, I mean, I don't really want to add fuel to the fire in this situation, because I'm basically like making a joke and a bit out of the people that are doing the exact same thing I'm talking about here. But like, what do I feel about Apex? I think it's great. I love Apex. How else do I feel about Apex? It also really sucks. Like, it's really a buggy mess, and it's being handled pretty poorly at the moment. Does that stop me from playing it? Absolutely not, dude. Despite all the immense amount of bugs in this game, it's still a game that I want to play consistently with my friends. It's just that enjoyable for me. For other people, though, again, you know, to each their own opinion. Like, you're entitled if you're mad at Apex because you bought the battle pass and, like, you know, it's not delivering on what you want. But again, like, it's consumerism to a degree, I guess, and also it's maybe a mix of entitlement, but at the same time not. And this is sort of where the whole argument is beginning with the subreddit to begin with. I get it. It's just, I think people are being a little bit extra for, I don't want to say no reason, but for not very good reasons, per se. Like, yeah, I get it. You bought the battle pass and it sucks. Hey, you know, vote with your wallet, right? Don't buy it. Even though you already bought it, like, it's a sunk cost thing. It's not even like a sunk cost thing. Like, I don't know where I'm going with this. All I'm saying is, I love Apex. People are being very angry about it lately, and to their own extent, that's fair. At the same time, though, you know, 99% of the people on a subreddit probably don't develop games and don't have the insider knowledge or understanding to begin with, so who's to say they know what they're talking about either? But again, I'm not really trying to, like, pick a side here. I get both sides. I want Apex to be good. I really just wasn't intending to go into an Apex rant either, but I guess that's where I'm at today as well. So I did that, and, you know, I assisted a handful of clients. Like, 90% of my calls today were, like, because some random rude boy is spoofing my company's number for no reason at all. And if you don't know what that means, apparently there's, like, a way people can obtain any business's number, dial it out to, like, 1 billion people in the United States, and then, like, everyone calls back. It's like, hey, you gave me a call. I have no idea who you are. And it's like, oh, hey, let me explain. And for the most part, everyone I explained to today was like, hey, thanks for the heads up. I understand. No harm meant. Y'all have a good day. One guy even told me to have a blessed day. I'm like, dude, thank you, Father. Amen. We're not gonna really harp on that one either. There's nothing to harp on. It's just, I found it hilarious he told me to have a blessed day. Because most people don't do that. In fact, most people, you know, giving me the proverbial or like the vocal form of a middle finger sometimes. I'm like, yeah, you too, bud. Have a nice day. I mean, customer service work, you know, you guys know how it is. If anyone's in that industry, and I think most of us are if you live in America, yeah, you already know how it is. So that was my time on the phones today, which is fine. And again, outside of that, helped a handful of people. Felt good. Give myself a pat on the back. I'm like, hey, this person understands. He doesn't hate me, and I made his day a little bit better, or her day. That's a George in my book. That's a George. I don't say that on the phone, because if I say that's a George to my clients, they're gonna be like, who's George? Do you have the right information? I'm like, ew. Let's not open a can of worms that doesn't need to be open because, you know, you wanted to do a meme on the phone. And before anyone asks, do I meme on the phone? Very rarely. You have to gauge the person you're talking to see if you can meme on the phone with them. Sometimes you gauge like the banter, the dialogue you're having with a man or a woman on the call. Doesn't matter the age. You can be like, okay, this person can get down with some jokes. All right. You squeezing a joke there? And like, yeah. Like, I worked with someone today, I squeezed in like a hump day reference. And I'm like, oh, you know, hopefully, you know, you're pushing through there and things are going to be fine. And this person's like, you know what? Or, okay, it's not really like a reference there, is it? Not at all. Also, this Sneko's eye burned me severely. I was really hoping to get anything else on this one. Deadly poison costing 2 is a crime. You know, I made a reference like to Hump Day, and like I told this person how like on Tuesday I woke up and I'm like, oh my god, it's the end of the week. I've worked so hard to get here, and then I'm like, oh, the sudden like crash and revelation of like it's only Tuesday, and this person gave me a laugh. She's like, yo, I feel the exact same way, except not in this exact vernacular. I'm paraphrasing as a 25-year-old white boy would. 25-year-old white male. White boy. I was gonna say white man, white male. Dude, I'm not a man. I'm a boy. It's your boy. And that's also how I sell it to my coworkers. I'm like, they're like, oh, Tim's our man. I'm like, I'm not your man. I'm your boy. So you can go, it's your boy. But you think I'm joking there. I'm not. That's how I talk. Sometimes. I can be professional. Don't really want any of this. We just got like a very calm, defensive poison deck going on here. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. So first things first. Get that LA Noir Doubt It out of here. Get the Noxious Fumes. I wouldn't mind Orichalcum. I wouldn't mind Frozen Egg either. Like getting the... So like if I liked Frozen Egg, maybe I should have bought it first. Yeah, no, like that's pretty much the gist of that. If that's the case, why didn't you do that? Well, this is a very don't at me moment. Also, another do as I say, not as I do. Hey, you want to upgrade your power card, you should upgrade said power card and not do the inverse and look like a big old idiot. Why did I buy Bandage Up? I don't know. There's like this deep-seated fear that I'm always going to lose a basic run at this point. I was thinking about on the drive home, like how much effort and like how good I got, you know, air quote good. Some of you may disagree. And to that I say, hey, maybe you're right. Maybe. Because I did beat Ascension 20, but like how good I got at this game playing Ascension 20. Only to like, again, as I phrased it, leave the, you know, the hyperbolic time chamber and then get out and be like, oh, I've lost a basic run. I don't know how to feel about this. And it's like, you should feel bad is how you should feel. And in the back of my brain, I'm like, I shouldn't. But at the same time, you're right. Like, this ain't hard. This is supposed to be easy. I've already done the hard part. We've done our time. Which is why, like, winning even the basic runs feels important to me. Even if it's modded, because it's like, hey, like, you shouldn't lose anymore, right? That's like your rite of passage. You should never lose again because you beat A20 on all characters. That's not entirely true, but it is somewhere in the back of my brain when I think about that. I'm like, it's kind of true, I guess. It doesn't really matter. Like, you know, it's just a toy I'm playing on the internet for everyone else's enjoyment, or, you know, maybe dissatisfaction. I don't know. I hopefully put these videos out for you guys and you're like, good. You know, I'm glad Tim put a video up today. This is great. I get to critique him to no end, or, you know, maybe I get a laugh, listen to him ramble on about things or his work day, and then, you know, just go about my life. That's the goal. That's always been the goal. Have a good time. And I'll be honest, as of late, like the last few videos, it's been hard to sort of keep that front going because it's been very rough at work, but like I said, I'm feeling rejuvenated today. We got the energy in me. We're talking, we're dialoguing, we're bantering. We have a half-decent run as well. Like, everything is going as I would want it to on a Slay the Spire video. Like, so far, this one's looking to be an 11 out of 10. And I'm A-okay with that. I mean, I was gonna do a Bane, but, like, this is a little better. Now, speaking of ratings here, my friends chew me out for this to no end. Maybe you guys can as well, but, like, do you have a hard time, like, calling a movie bad? Because, like, for, like, one part, like, you hear people reference IMDb all the time, and, you know, to an extent, that's a good reference to see if a movie's good or not. But IMDb rankings tend to be either, you know, the best episode of television ever. Yes, I'm looking at you, Game of Thrones and Rick and Morty. Or, you know, it's like a negative 10. It's like, this is abysmal. If anything's in between, it's basically a wash, like, if you like it or not. Which is, I think, why Rotten Tomatoes is such a good website. But even then, like, with a grain of salt. But for me, what I'm trying to say here is, for me, most movies, like, as long as you put something on the screen and it's somewhat coherent, or just coherent, even if it's, like, really just, you know, boring or bad, maybe not boring, but, again, bad is subjective as well, it's gonna be a 7 out of 10. Like, I don't think I could rate a movie lower than a 7 out of 10 unless it's legitimately, like, they didn't try. So, like, an Uwe Boll movie, probably gonna get lower than a 7 out of 10. Like, Alone in the Dark. There's, like, a vampire movie made by Uwe Boll. And to my surprise, apparently The Goblet of Fire was also made by Uwe Boll. I haven't seen that, but I hear hilarious things about it. That one blows my mind. But outside of that, it's either gonna be a 7 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. Like, those are the only two ratings I can give. Dude, Don't do lunge. I mean, I could do lunge. I hate lunge. Could do doppelganger as well. I'm just gonna take it because I can throw it in the fire. So legitimately, like, there's like a Baywatch movie. What was it? There's a remake of Baywatch, like, you know, air quote remake. Baywatch cast 2017. Okay, as the Dwayne The Rock. Yeah, this movie. Holy fuck! I'm looking at the ratings here on IMDb. So this is where I said like the whole wash thing comes up. I saw this movie. I had a good time. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is fine. 7 out of 10. I told my friends that. They lost their goddamn mind. They're like, this movie sucks. Are you out of here? It's like, it's really bad. I don't know, dude. I watched it. I'm like, yeah, it's funny. Does the movie? It's got like all like the pieces of a comedy. I just thought it was a comedy, but like the tag right now tells me drama action, and I would debate that. This movie's also 2 hours long. IMDb. This movie's a 5.6 out of 10. Ugh. Rotten Tomatoes, 18% fresh. So this really isn't helping my case. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, but I thought this movie was okay. Apparently... Okay, so to be fair, for Rotten Tomato, that's like the official reviewer. The audience gave it a 55%. Hey, as far as I'm concerned, I'm in the above 55 percentile there. I'm justified in my opinion. But yeah, movies, you're more than likely 7 out of 10. Now, I'll give you an example here after I read this new ability, or this new relic. Defect Skill Book. At the start of each combat, gain 2 orb shots and channel that many random orbs. Whenever you play a power, channel a random orb? What? That's so good. That's extremely good. Just give me frost orbs. Or shadow. Because we have powers to channel as well. So what I was going to do as an example for, like, you know, the opposite of a movie being 7 out of 10, even though I do like it. I'll give it to you in 1 second. I just want to analyze the path here. See a triple fireplace. Singular elite. If we want to, we could take on the flaming elite. Is there a shop on that path? There is not. And I don't want to skip out on the early fireplace, so we'll be taking this path here. So everyone knows, like, the cult classic, everyone's favorite, not favorite movie, The Room, starring Tommy Wiseau. And do you have to say his name like that? No, because, you know, it's probably offensive. And if I've offended someone by saying his name like that, sorry, I guess. But The Room, like, on the cult level and, like, just for what it is and, like, why I would enjoy it, or why I do enjoy it, it's a 10 out of 10 because it's just hilarious. Like, it's just like a disaster. It's a disaster, right? And the Disaster Artist, to an extent, I haven't seen that, but I hear that one's actually good. I probably would like Disaster Artist as a movie because it's intentionally doing, you know, what it says on the tin. The Room itself as a movie, that ain't a 7 out of 10, bud. Like, that's like that's a negative. That's a -0. Or divide by 0 if you want, you know. Divide by 0, it's a math joke. Like, as like a premise for a movie, The Room, it's bad. It doesn't get a ranking. But as like my enjoyment factor for it, dude, that's a 10 out of 10. So if we want to spin that in the Baywatch context there, I'm trying to speak good English, trying. Why is Baywatch a 7 out of 10 and not like a, you know, a 3 because everyone else hated it? Because when I watched Baywatch, I had a good time. Like, if I had to, like, give Baywatch, like, a critique, and maybe this is why I'm not a movie critic, I'd still probably give it the same rank. I think it's fine. You know, maybe not on the finer points of, like, what a movie should be, I guess. I don't know what that even means. Again, doing the air quotes here. But if I had to, like, you know, evaluate The Room, like, watch it seriously and, like, critique it, yeah, dude, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. It's probably boring as shit. You go into it with, like, the light expectation, though, you're like, this is great. So maybe that explains where, like, I fall on, like, the scale there. I don't know if it does. I mean, I'm really just filling the space here as we continue on with this run, which is going extremely well. And we're gonna... Ooh, that's that. The water orb. That noise is very interesting. I'm just gonna say I'm glad I grabbed the bandage ups, because these are... You know, we're losing, you know, bits and pieces of health in between fights, and I'm glad to have the extra sustain. I'm like a fake ironclad right now. That noise is very... I was gonna say very extra, it's just very loud in my ears. I don't know if it's loud for you guys. Hey, mod makers, the water orbs are a little slushy in my ears. I don't want slushy in my ears, man. Alright, this fight is done and dealt with. Yeah. So that's where I fall on the movie scale. Does that apply to video games? I mean, video games are a little bit of a different beast to tackle. Not to sort of like just cover tracks, I guess, is if you want to phrase it like that. you know, I have my piece on like the video game and like the cost of video game and the development cycle and entitlement or not. And like, again, people say gamers rise up. I'm the one telling you gamers sit down. They're toys. They're video games. You play this for entertainment. You have your right to be upset about things, but for the most part, you're probably blowing things out of proportion. To an extent. There are very bad game developer companies out there. And you know the ones. I don't need to say them out loud because, you know, who knows? Maybe down the line I'll have a business deal with them and I don't want to be like, greetings. Greetings, developer. Oh, you heard about my Slay the Spire video back in May of 2019. Oh, and then they'll never speak to me. It's like, not really a concern of mine, but just try not to be mean is how I'm sort of going about it. I could do nothing. Yeah, I'll just do nothing. This guy's gonna die anyway. Alright. See you in hell, bud. Dude, this skill book is lovely. I haven't found the silent skill book yet, which is probably one of the few pieces we're missing. I started a joke, and I got the whole world to happen. I don't know. I think backflip is fine. I think the poison stab is also fine if we have a bit of a poison deck going on, and that's good. We'll get a little bit more offensive punch. And let's keep the defensive punch going. I want hologram to actually last forever, though, so I can fish out easy poison and then stack that shit up like crazy. It's like the one guy I don't want to have the poison deck against, but it's what we've been dealt. Start looking. So yes. Just to remove that, we'll do that. And I think I will doppelganger for this one. Don't know what's in store for me here. I don't really let these things live longer than a turn. For good reason, as you're immediately seeing here. Holy hell, this is gonna hurt. Let's reduce a little bit of that hurt. It's not a lot, and the bandage will come around to recoup a little bit of the loss here. Yeah, we lost 11. It's pretty small in the grand scheme of things. So, not much you can be cheesed about here. Ice you. It's gonna fish out the that. Right, when you hit him, he summons the boyos. So don't hit him if you don't want boyos. Not to be confused with Poyo, which is what Kirby apparently says. Kirby makes noises as far as I'm concerned. As far as like a Nintendo character goes, Kirby's cool and all, but like there's no fandom for me in Kirby. Are we gonna go on a Nintendo tangent? Not really. Well, I mean, Tim, what do you really feel about Nintendo? I think Nintendo's cool. I like Nintendo. Smile. That's it. There's not much else for me to say about good old Tendo there. They're just kind of making games, dude. Switch is killing it. I am consistently tempted to buy a Switch, and I really should, because lunch breaks out in the heat are not going to work for that much longer. And we've been having a lot of rain lately in Vegas, like an absurd amount, especially for this year, of rain. I'm not even joking. Like it's probably rained more this year than it has in like the last 2, maybe 3 years combined. Like, it's May 8th right now. I look at the mountains to the north, to the west of town, the ones I drive by. There's still snow up there. There's snow up there, and if I look out on the street and I see like the, you know, the blur effect because like it's getting hot outside, it kind of blows my mind. I'm like, there's snow up there still, but the streets are already having like that sort of heat warping effect. Like this is awesome. I mean, because it also means the weather is still relatively cool and I can chill out in my car and enjoy my life. Okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that, and we're desperately looking for our not those. That's the name of a Reddit that I'm starting, the are not those Reddit. Okay, we'll bandage up, full footwork. That would get me a lot closer to the kill, and I think that's actually a good thing. So we're taking 12 here, which is fine. One target is down, so that's reducing a third of the damage we'll be taking overall. And the lightning is striking exactly where it needs to. Excellent. Go for you next. You gotta do it like this. You just do. Alright. It's another chunk of damage. Not pleased. Oh, that's another guy dead. Alright, we could have just had that all happen like a turn sooner. That would have been just peachy, you know? But I'm not upset. We're still doing really good. Skill potion's nice. I don't think I want any of these. Tactician's a tempting maybe, because we do have some discard options, but not enough to really make me want to jump in there. FTL, similar case. Some use case scenarios for it. It's a zero cost card. I think we'll grab it. So the only shop I can get is going to be on the left, and that means I have to go through another elite. Or I can get 2 fireplaces. I'm going to take the fireplaces. Fossilized Helix, however. Maybe I could take on the Flaming Elite. Maybe. Excuse me! I forgot you existed in this goddamn mod. Yeah, this is extremely rude. So what happens with this guy, whenever this takes attack damage, add a treasure into your discard pile. Yeah, we do damage to him, and he gives us essentially money for hurting him. It's kind of like an inverse on the, you know, that one fight from Metal Gear Solid where we're fighting Grey Wolf. Or Grey Fox. You can tell I'm a fake fan. Kidding, I love Metal Gear Solid even though I haven't played a single one. I am a real fan. In my own way. This is not a good turn for my health. Go ahead and chug this, see what we can get. It's bullet time, boys. So it's concerning to add too many treasures in there, because, like, while getting the money is nice, defending ourselves is equally as important. Could fish out some money right now, though. Was hoping to fish out the coins, dude. Choose a card to retain? Obviously, leap. Okay, this is a freebie. Enemy has no powers. Gain no powers. Give me that cash. Give me that cash. It's very minuscule. Well, I'll just be honest, it's a very minor gain. But there's still gains for me. And he's had enough poison here where if we do just drop the remaining coins in there, I won't be too unhappy, baby. Especially when you got turns like that waiting to be played. Alright, so we have killed him there. We got like an additional 10 gold out of it. Can appreciate that. Preserved insects. Dude, they're tempting me. They're tempting me. Static discharge is a good power. It is. I'm going to take leap though just because it is a smart and consistent piece. It's like, I don't want to throw the runaway, but like, I think we can take it on. It is Ghost Neko, which is highly doable. Yeah, it's just highly doable. Like, we got this. Like, in no way, shape, or form do we not have this. The skill books are just too good to not go for these. And we could take one hit for free. We'll go ahead and let this be our free hit. Let these orbs evoke themselves. One of them evoked for 1 damage. That's correct. That's how that function works. Don't remind me. Go ahead and get a neutralize on there so we can play 1 block stack on some poison. Hell yeah, brother. So we FTL here. Get some powers. Calculate a gamble. Pop a poison. Get a block. And squeeze out a little bit more FTL damage. A little bit more FTL love. We'll call it that. And thanks to the orb, that's going to be a kill. See, he still got it. There's a little bit of like a smart going on, kicking in the brain there. Art of War, which the reading effect is nice, doesn't really help us at the moment. This very moment. Nothing else is as important. Deflect. I don't think we need it. We're doing, I mean, I actually like it. Try not to grab too many cards, but we only have 3 energy. There's gonna be some turns where I will like to have the deflect on hand. The boot is on fire. Doesn't really help us with what we're doing. I'm gonna go ahead and just do that now so I don't, 1, make a misclick later, or 2, just get that off my chest here so I can feel a little bit better about potentially fighting the heart. No guarantee, again. Not requirement, definitely an option. Oh god, I hate fighting this thing though. Let's do creative AI here. That should give me some of my own powers as well. Some after images would be nice additions. We definitely did that on the incorrect order for benefits. We don't need the extensive poison damage at this time, so this is fine. Just need to get rid of one more. Yeah, like so. And now we can start getting some magic on the table. There we go. We already gotten up to 6 poison too. And we have an energy orb. If that gets evoked, then yeah. Keep them coming. No, I understand. I already know. In fact, I actually saw this coming. We got enough block from that. Super. And we'll squeeze out an FTL for the poison stack. Alrighty. Okay, so I think I'll play Buffer and Noxus Fumes just to keep this infinite train going here. No one man should have this much power. Sorry, one boy, because it's your boy. But one boy should have this much power. Alright, he's very dead, but that was extremely fun. Rip and Tear Plus. Still don't like it. In fact, I will never like this card. How's it any different from Boomerang Blade? Boomerang Blade's a common. When you get a rare card, this is not the rare you want to see roll up. In fact, you just wish it never existed. No, yeah, we'll give it a hard pass. And then here, squeeze out another upgrade. You're gonna up that footwork. We're killing it. Mysterious Rune. A very good start for us. And we actually even get to get the additional energy out. So, happy to have it. I have no idea what he's doing. That's because you did the debuff to me, you jerk. We're actually going to double up on poison so I can get a weakness on there because I am concerned he's trying to punch me. He was trying to punch me. You guys saw that. He was trying to kill me. We'll do the creative AI here. Doesn't matter if we take damage or not because we have the shield. And it's not like there's pressure to otherwise. Okay, hang on. This is way too many debuffs for me, bud. You need to not. You do not do this to me. Okay, there's the chunk. We'll do something like that. And again, HP, it's not a concern. Like, he's not going to do that much damage. Don't give me the pyramids, you bitch. Dude, 11 block from a deflect is a pretty good sign. Let's fish something out. That'll do. Plain, alright. Accuracy, that's like the one power I really don't want. Doesn't add much value to my current life here. Like, we're still living a life, but this is not the life I wish to live. That's a loop. Oh, my slots. Excuse me. I was promised more slots. You will not take these slots from me. They're taking the slots from me. Alright, doesn't matter. I wasn't even paying attention to his HP, but apparently he is dead. There he is, after the image. Give it to no future diary. Contagion. Gain energy every time you apply 8 poison, up to 2 times per turn. If no enemy is poisoned, at the end of your turn, apply 2 poison to yourself. Wait a minute. What? So you're not going to be happy I'm just doing this for the unlock. I'm going to take it. This might jeopardize the run. Oh, fuck. And it's the mirror. So did I just jeopardize the run for no reason? Not no reason. It's for the unlocks. It's like picking up, dude, I don't know. Think of like a really bad item in Isaac. It's like picking up my reflection because you need the unlock. Like, that's what we did here. We did this for the unlock for the mod. But Tim, it's just a mod, doesn't matter. It doesn't, you know, you're right. If you're sitting there saying it doesn't matter, yeah, you're right, it doesn't matter. But it matters to me. But if we can squeeze out the poison, then, you know, get a little bit ahead of the competition there, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just got a free energy refund there. Of course, if we don't apply enough poison, then yes, we pay the iron price. The iron is the price. And that's exactly what's about to happen to me here, it looks like. No, we're good. Thank you for understanding. Have a nice day. So that kills you. And I'm just gonna ensure it. Hey, I did the thing though. Oh no. What have we gotten ourselves into? No, this is a very bad relic. Oh no, it's bad. We need more poison immediately. Give me a piercing whale. We just poison. Everything poison. See, I would like to, but I have concerns right now. I'm gonna do it. Of course I'm gonna do it. It's not about winning, it's about having a good time. And we're having a good time, having a good time. There's a minor fear in my heart. It's the minorest of fears to the minorest of hearts, maybe. We'll play this just to, you know, get the shuffle on that, and that's exactly what I was hoping for. Is that the honest truth? It's truth enough. Yeah, we'll do it to you. You're gonna be alive longer. Please don't poison me. Okay, a lot of things just happened there. So we can go this into that, into a hologram, squeeze out a poison, squeeze out another poison on this guy, get a big leap going, alright. It's a very double-edged relic. And it has me concerned for my well-being at almost all points right now. It's like the relic is gonna get angry if I don't do what it says. No other relic has done that to me in this game, so just obey relic. Do voodoo. Not the greatest. Glacius, actually really good. Better than a footwork at that moment. So we'll get the gold. We get the strength. The strength doesn't matter to us because we're immediately going to sell the curse for essentially free. How much would you buy? I just wish you knew how much you were going to sell this to me for. And I could really start fishing out some relics. Oh, baby. Oh, this shop kind of sucks. Just being real with you, this shop sucks. I do like self-repair. Wait, we got restock, so let's see what he has. Okay. 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 Yeah. Don't want that one. Ooh. Whenever you apply poison to an enemy that wasn't poison, apply too weak, too vulnerable. Excellent. And, you know, maybe this. Just, like, give me a fucking loan, dude. It's 1 gold. You greedy, greedy boy. Alright. Of turns that I'm not happy to see, this is definitely up there. But thanks to Orichalcum, we can get away with this, but we just got 2 poison applied, so there goes our artifact. They demand blood. If blood is not given, these guys gonna get real cheese. And by these guys, I mean my poison. Oh, fuck. We demand the poison be applied. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. I'll get right on it, sir. Please, relax. Poison will flow if you just give me enough time to apply it. I'm glad we got the wrenches there, because we're gonna need the extra HP. I know! Let me play the cards. It's 12. Okay. There, we're appeased, right? I applied enough poison. The gods have deemed this a worthy sacrifice. In fact, I'm not entirely sure how it works. So does this give me an energy? It does. I'm still a little confused, but I mean, I'll take it. Dude, a George is a George, as far as I'm concerned. It's like... applies the lotion to the skin. I don't know, dude. Thank you. Get me at 14 HP. I'll take it. Take it. Give me the Deflect Plus. I really want that to be innate. And we passed on the Flaming Elite, so hey, we're not fighting the heart. That's fine. I don't think that's an issue. I think we're having a good time nonetheless. The run got exciting. There's banter, there's dialogue. There's a lot of good going on for this run. Okay, so like I want to do that, but like if I don't make Master happy here, he's gonna fucking come down and give me the poison. Like I'm a warlock right now. It's my apparition. It's like do my bidding. It's like all right. You go one day without sucking a human soul. It's like all right. How do you like to suck? And it's like, well, one, don't say that to me because you already know the answer. But two, like let's not suck me. No suck on these. So I'm watching it. Okay, so it always goes up thanks to this. So yeah, so we're good. We're good to go. And thanks with End Venom here, we're gonna get a lot more freebies applied. I would rather have the dexterity, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Alright, yeah, thanks to the one poison card we have, this is actually a very decent pickup, provided we get that poison out. More or less immediately. Alright, that's pretty super. I can't see how many buffs I have, because it's going over into the poison. It's a little interesting. Every time I see like my hand is full, I just picture like that one Hearthstone animation of like Jaina playing Yoxaron. She's like, my hand is full, fucking smiling, throwing the cards everywhere. That's where I'm at right now. My hand is too full. Yeah, that's a poison application. Yo, let's go, dude. I could have taken on the heart. Kind of wish I did now. And what's done is done. Just give him a minute so I can have my turn here. Alright, excellent. I'm feeling pretty good. That's a power. Just grab it, dude. It's a power. I'm concerned I might lose to the boss now just because of the sheer amount of damage I do on some turns is going to come back and one-shot me, potentially. Third-faced urn. That's more healing. It's you. I mean, I know what you do. To be honest, I don't quite care what you do. You do whatever the hell you want, like... Oh, he's gonna hit me for one. Dude, wait. Oh, the poison. Disregard. Disregard. Everything's fine. I can accept this, because it's a free hit there, but we got the extra orb slots, and that should help us out. Somewhat. So you go... Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. And then yeah. Then yeah. Snitch yeah trick. Snitch yeah. Alright. Yeah, you can't hurt us. I'm sitting here doing some calculations in my head, like, you know, take the obtuse angle of the acute triangle, and then we'll calculate out some extra damage. It's enough damage. There's enough damage. Have faith. Trust me. Ooh. Hope you guys are liking the wonderful sound effects here. Just going at him. Doom, doom, doom. 58 damage. This child's play. Once I can actually take a turn. You're done. Alright, yeah. See, that sounds really loud to me, but every time I go back in the recording, it seems like it balances out. I'm gonna double check here just because that always concerns me. I'm like, it's really loud in my ear, I hope it's not loud in yours, sort of situation. Double your energy. Do I want to? Just take it for the meme. Okay, you've given me a handful of problems in the past. No longer. So, we're gonna get chunked here. That's perfectly fine. We got the poison out there, so the Poison Lord is happy. You won't be happy forever, though, so make sure you keep applying when you can. Yeah, so that's the nasty piece. Ooh, we haven't applied in like a few turns here. Hopefully my Aspiration here is not upset. He's not upset. He's okay. He understands. It's not every day you get to apply poison. I appreciate that he understands my plight. Squeeze out one of those and then apply some poison. And because I applied poison, that's appeased him. So we'll play another power, which synergizes with our bird face skill. We got a lot of good things going on here. I'm a little disappointed I didn't go for the heart bite here. Hey, you can't blame. I mean, I was gonna say you can't blame me. You can blame me, but like, it is a good time right now. We're having a jolly good time. Look at that, jolly good time. Phantasmal Killers, and no, I don't really need any of that. Let's give me those fireplaces. Hell yeah, dude. Go ahead and get me Noxious Fumes, and maybe Calculated Gamble will get that a free upgrade as well. There's a lot of goodies in the bag here I would like to grab. Transform 3 cards of the same type into Silent. Okay. Thank you. I think you gave me a lunge, so no. Yeah, you gave me a lunge. How fucking dare you? How dare you give me this fucking filth? I'll take Reinforced Body, just in case I need an emergency block. And we're there. Yeah, let's get this on the table here. Alright, there is concern. So the mirror, I've mentioned it before. I'll highlight it here. When taking unblocked damage, deals 40% of that back on its turn. It'll give us a little number there that lets us know how much we need to expect. Reflective Defense. Whenever you gain block, it gains 40% of its block. 40% of the block on its turn. So we just gotta keep those in mind as we design a rhyme and to explain in due time all I know. What's to come? They'll give me 9. Move up to 11. We're not gonna get enough to endure. So I'm actually going to grab capacitors here. Put some extra orb slots on the table. Okay, we have been poisoned because we did not appease Master. To be a master. Okay. And then it makes a copy of us for some reason. I'm not sure the reasoning why. Okay, so we do want Storm. We do want Glacier for obvious reasons. And we're fine just stacking up some block here. Like, this is a very blocky turn for us. That's good to go. And it does calculate the poison assumption as well, which is always nice. Here's a turn where you double your energy, and you go crazy. Go absolutely cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. See if we can't fish out any additional powers. There we go. Let's get some on him as well. We'll take 4 damage, assuming the poison does everything, which it did. Alright. Loop is pretty nice. A lot of this is pretty nice. This is an emergency block turn for us, because we're going to not apply enough poison. We're going to loop. Noxious Fumes. And we're going to block. And that's enough to survive that. Defend, defend, strike. Cool. How about you let him play his own game, bud? Jesus, it's so many cards. And you play some of these, and play some of those, and play one of those. He's gonna do 17 damage. He's doing 20 right there. We got 39. We've hit the threshold. He did a little bit more because of the lightning, which I haven't been taking into account. Understood, have a nice day. Okay, let's do that. To one of those. Apply some poison. And I'll be honest with you, I think I need to block, because we're doing a lot of damage here. We need to do 24 back. So we can squeeze out a little bit more. We have enough of our defenses up here to keep us relatively healthy. I don't know why I just got debuffed. I guess that was the ability he was doing. Okay, don't think that gets us where we want to be. Okay, we got the extra poison proc there. We'll hologram out an additional deflect. And that should keep us alive. He's going to do 34 damage back on top of this. That, whatever. Forget about it. I think we win with this. Yeah, with 2 bias cognitions, I think we just win. Oh, you gotta toss away something. Yeah, FTL, get out of here. We can actually squeeze out one of these now. And then we can squeeze out another bias cognition. And then you can give him another... We're gonna block. I just realized my HP might be in grave danger. Oh wait, he's dead. Disregard. Hey, not bad. Not bad. 51 minutes on the clock here, but not for the actual video. Alright. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to me ramble. I had a good time. Today's video, again, I started off coming out strong, dude. It's a 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my evening with my family here and celebrate my mother's birthday. I want you guys to do the same. If you have any birthdays or Mother's Day to celebrate, make sure you remember that, and don't be like me. For now, enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will see you all tomorrow for the next one. Take it easy, everybody.